Hi, I'm Lisa Alvarado, licensed professional counselor. Have you ever caught yourself just thinking out of control and your mind just starts spiraling? And it's usually negative thoughts, by the way. Usually it's thoughts of, well, what if this, but what if that happens? And what if it's, what if it's cancer? Or what if it's something worse? And you just kind of just exaggerate and just start worrying about worst case scenarios or just beating yourself up. It happens a lot with depression where you think, I'm not good enough, nobody likes me, why am I even here? And your mind just keeps spiraling into this negative spin. So there are actually a couple things that you can do to stop that spiraling and take back control. The first thing is just notice what you're doing, just catching yourself. As soon as you're aware of just even noticing, oh my gosh, why am I doing this? Or there goes my thoughts again. The moment that you notice it, now you can do something about it. I kind of compare it to being on a roller coaster. As long as you're on the roller coaster, that's your thoughts. So not, as long as you're like spiraling out of control, you're on the roller coaster. But the moment that you notice what you're doing, you just got off the roller coaster. So now you can observe your thoughts and now take back control. So that's the first step. Be aware that your mind is even racing in the first place. As soon as you notice that your mind is racing, I want you to take about 2 or 3 deep breaths, okay? Because your mind is just going at 100, it's going like this, and taking a couple deep breaths. Okay, just pause and it just slows it down a bit. But also what happens when your mind is spiraling out of control, especially with negative thoughts, is you start to get really stressed and your stress hormones get triggered, and then you can have some adrenaline and all these physical things that are not going to help. Your heart starts racing, feel a little shaky and nervous. So just taking a couple deep breaths lowers your stress. So just doing that, and that also helps you just pause. That's one thing. Another thing you can do is do something physical. Get up from where you are, go to another room, go outside, whatever. Just physically move and get out of whatever you are doing. Of course, make sure that you're safe. I have already, whenever my mind just kind of starts spinning, I just clap really loud. I don't want to clap because then it's going to mess up the microphone. But you just clap. I just clap really loud to kind of tell myself, okay, enough. So you have to do something physical. I feel like that works the best, but definitely try it, see what works for you. But the point is you want to either physically calm down, physically move in order to kind of reset your focus, like focus on something else. And if you really need something to do, I would suggest doing something where you need to put your attention on that. So for example, math problems, a game on your phone where you need to focus, just not for very long. It's just a way to kind of pause, okay? Once you do that, then here's when you question your thoughts. And this is really where the magic happens. So the first step, you have to physically calm down. So that's why you want to either breathe or physically move. But as soon as you do that, then you want to question your thoughts. Now, depending on what's going on, you can ask yourself different questions. So if it's more anxiety related, you can ask yourself, well, what are the chances of that happening? What's the worst case scenario? What do I have under my control to make sure that worst case scenario doesn't happen? So the point is you're going to really grill your thoughts and really ask yourself questions in order to get into problem solving and being more productive with your thoughts. If it's more thoughts of negative self-talk, so you're thinking, I'm not good enough, nobody likes me, I have no friends, really stop and ask yourself, well, is that 100% true? Nothing really is 100% true, but even if you find one person that has been nice to you, then clearly not everyone hates you. But just asking yourself, is it 100% true? Whatever it is that you're thinking. Is there another way to look at it? Is there another explanation? That helps you not assume worst case scenario. And sometimes what I like to do is ask myself, what would I tell a friend? So imagine that your friend is going through that problem or someone that you're close with. You can even imagine a specific person. What would you tell that person? And then take your own advice. So these are very quick tips that you can do to stop, because when your mind is spiraling, that's all you want to do is have it end. And with practice, so you want to be consistent with this, but with practice it does get easier. I would also add some form of stillness, such as meditation, sitting in silence, doing something where you can actually relax your thoughts. That so it might even mean turning off your phone for a while, no TV or whatever. We have so much stimulation that sometimes that contributes to, well, they actually are seeds into our mind, and then that also contributes to your thoughts. So sometimes having some practice where you can just be and relax, and that also helps you be even more aware of your thoughts. These are just some quick tips, and I hope that you find them helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or topics that you want me to cover. Definitely share this video with someone that you think it would help. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. Thank you and take care.